Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise going honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem the Karkadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutations, and many blessings to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel from the GMS Camp Atlanta, coming back into the spirit with another lesson. And I pray all this lesson is edifying. This lesson is going into prophecy, the prophecy of the scriptures, and how the men of the Lord have been telling you what's going to happen since way back. Now, I have a video that, as you can see, this is a brother, GMS Bear Witness in the Light, and this video was posted 2 years ago. And in this video, we had said that there was going to be a second lockdown. Okay, so the first lockdown that happened, this was going to be another lockdown, and now it's here. And I have a video here off of TikTok. I'm not gonna play it. I'll post a link to it in the descriptions because you know how YouTube is, and they're YouTube police and their algorithm. But here it says they're on that bullshit again. And when you go through this, they're talking about COVID mandates that are going down now. I do have one that I think I can play. Let's see if I can find it. This is in my I don't think I saved it. But anyway, there was a chick from the CDC, and she was talking about how the chick from the CDC said her cousin. No, she said her cousin from the CDC was saying that there was going to be lockdowns, and then there was another lady that worked. She was a nurse at a hospital, and she said that her boss came into a meeting and told them to prepare for the hospital to be full, for the COVID patients are going to be coming through like a flood. Okay, so we already knew this was going to happen. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices. We know that Esau Edom is on that bullshit, and that he's going to push for this. But the thing is that it's not going to happen again the way that they thought. The people ain't gonna stand for it the second time. I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying, that the people ain't gonna stand for it the second time because Esau's getting revealed. Now I'm gonna start off with a Nahum. This is Nahum 3. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city that is full of robbery, full of lies and robbery." See, this is another lie that Esau is using through his media, which is a medium that he uses to push out his wickedness. Okay. And people are starting to realize that this dude is just, he's a liar, okay? And it says, "Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departed not." The prey is the Israelites, okay? And I'm going to scroll down a little bit. It says, verse 4, it says, "Because of the multitude of thy whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mystery of witchcrafts that selleth the nations through her whoredoms and the families through her witchcraft." So yeah, that's what you done sold everybody this false narrative. Not all the nations are turned against you. Okay? It says, "Behold," verse 5, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy secret, I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." And that's what's happening. Like you had the Nord Stream pipeline that everybody know what happened to that. All the other nations know that Babylon was the one that blew it up, and that put Europe and Britain and all these different European nations at enmity with America. And America thought that they had a contingency by that pipeline going through Niger, but Niger is like, nah, y'all not running that pipeline through our country. So that's gonna in the winter, because Europe has very harsh winters. So in the winter, when all this happens, they're not gonna have a heating source. Okay, they're not gonna have a heating source. All right, so that's gonna really cause a big problem over there in Europe. All right, so that's gonna Obadiah. I think it's Obadiah 1 and 3 or 1 and 4, where it says, "They that are confederate with thee that eat that bread have laid a wound for thee." Roughly paraphrasing, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, because Esau has done wickedness to everybody, including his own people. All right, and it says, "I will cast an abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. So, we're starting to see these curses come upon Edom. All right. So going back to the C-19, right? Like I said, he kind of goes through the whole video. I'm not gonna go through it because I don't want YouTube to put a strike on my page. But again, I will post this link in the description so you can watch the video. And I'm gonna play, before that, I'm gonna play this little clip in this video right here. Out there pushing this word of truth and sincerity. I'm your brother Nathaniel.
I'm Anna.
And we're just coming back with a quick lesson, and we wanted to touch on the disappearance and the reemergence of this COVID-19 pandemic, because we know through the Spirit that the shutdowns and the lockdowns are coming. They've been talking about how that the rise in the COVID-19 cases is going to spike in the winter, and they have been setting that up since the summer. And now you're starting to see reports of an alleged spike in the COVID-19 cases. So they're going to shut everything down again.
That's right.
So you can bring that up publicly. So you heard it. Now, we said that 2 years ago. They're going to shut everything down again. Now, they didn't happen as soon as we thought it was going to happen. But nevertheless, now they planning to shut it down. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of this video. If they give me a strike, they give me a strike. I got a backup page, but, I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of it.
It's actually happening. Today, in August of 2023, you have colleges reinstituting their COVID mandates. You have over 100 schools putting in place vaccine mandates. You have a major Hollywood studio bringing back mask mandates, contact tracing, and even mandatory COVID tests. You have the federal government.
Now go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go back upstairs.
Buying up brand new COVID supplies in bulk, hiring advisors, and investing over $1 billion into new vaccines. And all the while, you have the media in this country dutifully justifying all these actions as necessary to stave off another COVID outbreak.
So as you can see, and he goes on to it, he goes into the schools and how the schools that are, the schools are pretty much mandating a 14-day mandate, and as Elder Malcolm has said in his video that he just did on TikTok, they're not even back at school like that. So they're already putting these things into place right now, okay? Because they're getting ready for something in the fall, all right? So I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra because this isn't going to happen a second time. I'm going to start at verse 8. Verse 7 says, therefore, I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. And you know what those hurtful works are. Okay, so that's this jab and all of the evil that Esau Edom has been doing. It says, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. So the Lord he's about to be in vengeance mode, man, on you damn Edomites. This is why your kingdom and everything is falling apart. You think it's according to your plan, but I know for certain that it's not going the way you want it to. And y'all fumbling the ball right now, man. Trying to hold on to it, but it's slow. It's popping out of y'all hands. Okay, y'all think this is going into according to y'all plan, but it ain't. All right. It says, behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter, and I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. So the Lord is about to get us up out of here soon. And it says, behold, I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And that's happening right now. Yesterday, me and the elder Bishop of GMS Camp Atlanta, we were riding the camp, and we were noticing how it was raining, but hail was smacking the windshield. And it was like 91 degrees outside. Like, where's hail coming from at 91 degrees? You know? And all of these things that are happening all over the earth right now. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. And that's um, Egypt is beginning to be smitten right now. Things are falling apart, and these devils think that they can hold it together, and you ain't gonna hold it together because this is beyond you. All right. It says they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and the hail, and with fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that do in, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand to fight against another with swords in their hands. Okay? And I have a video of, military, and I think it's in Virginia. They're standing outside of a school, and this is the U.S. military, and I might do a video about that later. And they're calling out the police force, like, we didn't have it up to here with y'all treason, okay? And it says, for there should be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power. Okay, so you think that you about to get these mandates down, and you about to lock people up again? It's not gonna happen like that. You're gonna start to implement it. But people are gonna rebel against you this time because now people have had enough time to see exactly what this is all about. Okay, you see, you're using that incrementalism that you be using, but the scriptures say that knowledge shall go to and fro. Knowledge shall increase. So people have been having access to knowledge to understand exactly what you've been doing. And since your terminology, conspiracy theory, now has become conspiracy fact, and people are starting to see this when you have congressmen and senators in Congress talking about the effects of the jab, okay, and how that's been affecting them, and you have symptoms like myocarditis, and you have people that are just dropping dead from this, right? And you have the whole world seeing it now. Well, it's hard for you to deny it now. You can't just say, "Oh, well, that's not." No, everybody knows what it is. Okay, they know what it is. So you're not gonna have the same ability to, because you're gonna have some people that's gonna fall for it, but you're gonna have a lot of people that ain't gonna fall for it anymore. And as the elder said, because people ain't gonna fall for it, that's when you're gonna activate your military. That all those military personnel that you had come through the border, and you're gonna have them ready, because them people ain't gonna have no mercy on these American people. So get ready, man. It's about to go down very, very soon. They on that bullshit again, as the title of that video I just played for a second says, man, and it's about to go down soon. And just so you know, the Men of Great Millstone, we said this was gonna happen. Okay, we said this. We're warning you people before it happens. We're warning you of things to come before it happens. So, hey, man, the windows of repentance and the windows of mercy are closing, and they're about to be done over with. It's about to just go down, man. So y'all better turn around, because this ain't no game. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna end it off by giving all praise to going on to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, and blah blah blah. Shalom.